Okay, hi kids, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to explain to you the compound sentences and what compound sentences are. So here we go. Uh, so, compound sentences are basically two simple sentences. Two simple sentences. Now, what is a simple sentence? A simple sentence is a group of words that has a complete thought and a complete meaning, and it should contain a subject and a verb. So, a simple sentence is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb, and it should express a complete thought, which means that it should have a complete idea. I should understand the idea of this sentence. Okay, now let's have some examples of a simple sentence. The first example can be Umar is sitting. Now, in this sentence, I have a subject, the doer of the verb, which is Umar. I have the verb is sitting. This is my verb, okay? And this is a complete thought. I understand what is expressed in this sentence, and it is so it is a simple sentence. Now, I need another simple sentence because a compound sentence is made of two simple sentences. Here's another simple sentence. Elisa is eating. This is another simple sentence which has a subject, which is Elisa, and it has a verb, which is eating. Okay, so I have two simple sentences. Now let's try to make them into a compound sentence. Now we will write them beside each other. Umar is eating. I leave a space here. Elisa is, okay, I mixed up the verbs, but it's fine, is sitting. Full stop. Okay? Now, I need a small little word here between these two simple sentences to join them together and make a full, complete compound sentence. Now, this word that I'm going to write over here is called a conjunction. Okay, and I'm going to use the word and. Okay. So my compound sentence is Omar is eating and Elisa is sitting. So I joined these two simple sentences using a conjunction to have one compound sentence. So here's what I did again. I joined two simple sentences. This is the first one, simple sentence, number one. Number one, simple sentence. Number two, and a conjunction. Okay, so now I have a full and complete compound sentence. Okay, now let's know more about these conjunctions. The conjunctions that we use in compound sentences are 7. And they are easy to memorize and easy to remember because they can blend into one word, which is fanboys. where each letter stands for a certain conjunction. The F stands for the word for, which here means because. So the word for here means because. Okay. The A stands for the and. The N stands for nor. B stands for but. The O stands for or. The Y stands for yet. And the S stands for so. Now there's a teeny tiny trick that we should remember. Every single one of these fanboys should be preceded with a comma, which means when I write a compound sentence and I want to add the conjunction, I need to write a comma and then write the conjunction and go on with my sentence. Okay, let's have some examples. Example number 1. I am tired, comma. This is my first simple sentence. I am tired. Okay, it has a complete thought. It has a subject. It has a verb. I am tired, comma. For I have been working. And here's my full stop. So here I use the conjunction for to express why I am tired. I am tired for I have been working. And to make sure that I'm using the word for in the correct sense, I can replace it with because, just in my mind to make sure that I used it correctly. I am tired because I have been working. So there you go. My sentence makes sense. Okay, let's go to the second compound sentence. She plays football. Here's my first simple sentence, comma. And he plays basket. Okay, here I use the conjunction and. Both simple sentences. Okay, no negative in any sentence. They just need the word and. Okay. Sentence number 3. Raya is not at home, comma, nor is she at school. Okay, so my first simple sentence is Raya is not at home. I have the negative word not, which tells me that something is not happening, okay? Nor is she at home, and something else that is not happening. Raya is not at school, Raya is not at home, okay? So here, when these two sentences have negatives, then I use the word nor. She's not here, she's not there. So I use the word nor. Raya is not at home, nor is she at school. Now here's another trick. When I use nor, I directly use the verb and then the subject. I switch them. In other words, the simple sentence here, the original simple sentence is as follows. She is not at school. Okay, so when I use the word nor, I crossed out the not and I switched the verb and the subject. And here I have it. Nor is she at school. Okay, this needs practice. The whole thing about compound sentences needs practice, needs a lot of reading. So don't worry if you don't get it just yet, because it's going to be repeated and repeated, and you're going to read about it a lot. You're going to find it in your books when you're reading. So, and it's going to become easier with time. So don't worry about it. Okay, let's go to our next example. Number 4. Rakan wants pizza comma, but عون wants burgers. So Rakan and عون, they want two different things. Okay, they don't want the same thing. They want two different things. So when I have two different sentences or two subjects wanting two different things, then I must use the word but. Okay? Number 5. Do we need pens, comma, or do we need pencils? Okay, so here I'm making a choice. I'm asking if we need pens or we need pencils. So here we're talking about making a choice, making a decision between two things, or maybe more than two things. So I'm using the conjunction or, okay? Number 6, he stayed home, yet he is not bored. Okay, now the conjunction yet, we use it when we are talking about a result that we do not expect. Now, anyone, okay, or most of people who stay at home for a long time, just like we're doing now, they usually, or they could feel a little bored if they don't have a lot to do. So that's why the result that we expect when we stay home, when someone stays home for a long time, is that they get bored. But in this case, with this little guy, he stayed home, yet he is not bored. So I use yet when when I get the result that I'm not expecting. Okay? The last conjunction with the last example, she got a nice present, comma, so she was happy. I used the conjunction so because I'm talking about the result. Okay? What happened when she got the nice present? She was happy. Okay? She was happy because she got the nice present, but when I flip it, she got a nice present, so she was happy. I hope that you understand the conjunctions. I hope that you understand the compound sentences. Just to wrap up. Compound sentences, let's go back to the previous page. Compound sentences are two simple sentences. Two simple sentences. A simple sentence is a group of words that contains a subject, a verb, and it should express a complete thought. Now, two examples of a simple sentence. Omar is sitting, Elisa is eating. Now, I want to join them together. I use a conjunction. For example, the conjunction and. Omar is eating and Elisa is sitting. Simple sentence number 1, simple sentence number 2 with a conjunction in the middle. These three components, these three elements give me a complete compound sentence, which is Omar is eating and Elisa is sitting. So the conjunctions are, the 7 conjunctions are fan, boys, for and, nor, but, or, yet, and, so. And here are your examples. Thank you very much for listening.